If you are over 60 and feel your balance slipping, listen closely. You are not just getting older, you are experiencing a breakdown in your body's communication system. Many people assume that falling is an inevitable part of aging, but that is simply not true. You might feel like your legs are getting weaker, but the real issue is sensor silence. Your nerves and stabilizers have stopped receiving clear signals from your feet and hips. Think of it like a GPS that has lost its signal. It is not a hardware failure, it is just a connection glitch. For years you've been told to simply walk more to fix your balance, but walking on autopilot with dull sensations only reinforces the problem. The fix is not found in more miles, but in proprioceptive recalibration. We need to force your brain to reestablish its connection with your core and ankles. By performing 3 simple targeted micro movements, we can turn those dormant sensors back on in just 3 minutes. We are not just training muscles, we are waking up the internal wiring that keeps you upright and confident. In this video, I will show you exactly how to reconnect your foot-to-brain feedback loop. No gym equipment is needed, and you can do these movements right in your living room. If you are ready to stay steady and reclaim your confidence, comment the words, "I am staying steady," below. Let us begin by fixing the silent connection between your feet and your brain. To fix this, we need to understand proprioception. Your brain relies on thousands of tiny mechanoreceptors in the soles of your feet and around your ankles to map the ground beneath you. Every step you take sends a rapid electrical signal to your brain, telling it exactly where you are in space. When you are younger, this signal is crystal clear. But over time, due to inactivity or improper footwear, this feedback loop goes quiet. It is what I call sensor silence. Your brain stops actively listening to your feet because it is no longer getting clear, high-definition data from them. This is the root cause of those unsteady moments. The good news is that these receptors are not dead, they are just dormant. By performing these specific targeted micro-movements, we force your brain to re-establish that essential connection with your core and ankles, turning those sensors back on instantly. This recalibration process happens faster than you think. Now, before we start, please prioritize your safety. Keep a sturdy chair nearby for support just in case you feel off balance. Listen to your body and move at your own comfortable pace today. If anything feels sharp or painful, simply stop and take a break. Now that we have established that safety baseline, let us address the foundational pillars of your hip stability with our first movement, the standing hip abduction Adduction Slide. Find a section of polished floor in your home and stand up straight, ensuring your feet are pointing directly forward. Place a paper towel or a dedicated slider under the sole of one foot, which will help facilitate a smooth glide across the surface. If you feel slightly unsteady, please position yourself near a sturdy wall or a heavy kitchen counter for light support. Tighten your abdominal muscles to create a solid center of gravity before initiating any movement. Slowly slide your foot with the paper towel out to the side while keeping your weight shifted toward the moving leg. Ensure you take your entire body weight with the movement so that the support leg remains active and engaged. Once you have reached a comfortable distance, slowly slide the foot back in toward your stationary leg, focusing on a controlled, deliberate motion. You should feel a distinct, firm tension developing deep within your inner thigh as you work to pull your leg back to the center. This action creates a sensory wake-up call for your hip adductors and abductors, which are usually dormant during standard walking. The sensation is like a warm, rhythmic squeeze, signaling that the neuromuscular pathways connecting your brain to your hip stabilizers are finally firing on command again. By performing this slide, you are force-loading the hip joint in a lateral plane, which is exactly how your body recalibrates its balance sensors during unpredictable movements. A common mistake here is letting your pelvis tilt or drop as the leg slides out, which completely disconnects the core from the hip stabilizer mechanism. If your torso leans or your hips sway, you are essentially cheating your nerves out of the necessary proprioceptive feedback required to regain actual balance. Keep your hips level and square to the front throughout the entire motion to ensure the muscles are doing the heavy lifting, not your lower back. If you find the balance requirement too demanding initially, keep one hand firmly on a wall to assist with your stability while you focus purely on the sliding mechanics. Repeat this movement 10 times on each side, maintaining a slow and steady tempo to maximize the neural recruitment. Building on that foundational hip stability, we now progress to a movement that demands precise coordination from your lower leg. This is the single leg balance with squat and heel raise. Balance single leg into shallow squat heel lift, or 1. Start by finding a neutral standing position on a flat, firm surface. Slowly shift your body weight to the same side as the affected ankle, feeling your foot grip the floor. Bend the non-weight-bearing knee to lift that foot off the ground. Extend your arms out to your sides like a bird's wings to find your center. Bend the knee of your standing leg into a shallow squat, then rise back up and finish by pressing through your toes to lift your heel. As you perform this, focus on the sensation of your calf muscles engaging to stabilize the ankle joint. You will feel a subtle burning squeeze in your lower leg as your nerves wake up. This is the feeling of your proprioceptors firing rapidly to keep your body aligned in space. A common mistake is to let your knee cave inward as you transition from the squat to the heel raise. This collapse forces the ankle to roll, which disrupts the neural signaling we are trying to strengthen. Keep your knee perfectly aligned over your second toe to ensure your glutes and calves work in perfect synchronization. If you feel unsteady, place one hand lightly on a wall for support to maintain your form. This movement works because it forces the brain to reconcile ground force data with vertical displacement, effectively remapping your balance sensors. Perform this sequence 3 times on each leg, maintaining a slow, controlled pace throughout. Focus on the quality of the movement rather than speed to maximize neural recruitment. Moving forward, we must challenge your nervous system with a more complex surface interaction. We are now moving into our third movement, the tandem foot balance on wobble cushion. Balance, tandem stance, on wobble cushion. Start by finding a sturdy wall for safety, keeping it within arm's reach. Place your wobble cushion on a flat, non-slip surface, ensuring it is stable before you begin. Carefully step onto the cushion, placing one foot directly in front of the other so your toes touch your heel, mimicking a tightrope walk. Spread your weight evenly between both feet to establish your base. Once you feel steady, slowly lift your hand away from the wall to test your autonomy. Focus on keeping your core, buttock, and thigh muscles firmly engaged throughout the hold. As you balance, you will feel a rapid, shimmering feedback in your ankles as the mechanoreceptors fire to keep you upright. You should notice a subtle, warm tension rising through your lower legs, which indicates that your stabilizing muscles are finally waking up after years of sensory understimulation. This constant micro-adjustment process is exactly how your brain remaps its relationship with gravity, effectively retraining your body's internal GPS. A common mistake here is locking your knees tightly, which forces the larger, less precise muscles to take over. Instead, keep a very soft, springy bend in your knees. This allows the delicate ankle stabilizers to handle the fine-tuning work, which is the primary objective of this exercise. If locking your knees causes pain, immediately soften the joint and rely more on your core engagement to provide the stability you need. If this feels too difficult, keep one fingertip lightly touching the wall, gradually reducing pressure as your confidence increases. Hold this tandem position for as long as you can maintain perfect form, then switch your foot placement to ensure balanced neural development. Now that you have completed these exercises, we must address 2 daily habits that silently undo your progress by keeping your balance system in a dormant state. The first habit is staring down at your feet while walking. When you gaze at your toes, you blind your vestibular system, which is your body's primary navigation center, located in the inner ear. By fixing your eyes downward, you deny your brain the horizon line it needs to calibrate vertical orientation. Instead, practice the horizon walk. Keep your eyes fixed on a distant point at eye level to force your brain to map the environment through peripheral vision rather than direct observation. This simple shift forces the nerves in your ankles to wake up and take charge. The second habit is wearing overly cushioned, pillowy footwear indoors. These shoes are the enemy of proprioception because they mask the subtle ground feedback your feet need to detect surface changes. When you walk on soft foam, your mechanoreceptors go silent, effectively leaving your brain in the dark about how your weight is distributed. To fix this, walk barefoot or in thin, flat socks whenever you are inside your home. This allows your feet to feel every texture of the floor, creating thousands of tiny electrical signals that inform your brain's balance circuitry. These 2 changes alone can transform how your body reacts to unstable terrain. By removing these sensory barriers, you force your stabilizers to stay active throughout the entire day, not just during our 3-minute routine. Remember, your balance is not just about muscle strength. It is about keeping the lines of communication between your feet and your brain loud and clear. Stop hiding your senses in clouds of foam and stop limiting your horizon. Your nervous system is capable of remarkable adaptation if you just give it the right data to process. To cement these gains, consistency is your best ally. Perform this exact 3-minute sequence every single day. Dedicate 1 minute to the hip slides, 1 minute to the single leg balance, and 1 minute to the tandem stance. Consistency builds the neural pathways that turn effort into effortless grace. Remember, your body craves repetition to master balance. Think back to where you started this video, feeling like your stability was a thing of the past. Imagine walking out your front door tomorrow. Picture yourself stepping off a high curb with absolute certainty. Eyes forward, heart light. Visualize navigating a crowded grocery aisle or a busy park without that nagging fear of a misstep pulling at your mind. You are reclaiming the freedom to move through your life as the main character of your story, not a spectator afraid to stumble. This transformation is not about giant leaps. It is about those small daily victories that stack up into a lifetime of independence. If you feel more capable and ready to own your movement, please subscribe for more science-backed longevity tools.